Friday night after party started on the NBA hardwood. Steph and the Warriors trying to become the second 10 seed to make the playoffs through the play-in. They ventured into the desert for a run with the Suns. Devin Booker. Oh, watch out, coming through the lane. Colin Gillespie to Booker. Suns led it 33-15 after one. Second quarter, turnover. Jalen Green, dunk. All of a sudden, now the Suns have a double-digit lead. Steph got the steal. You know he's going to pull up, right? You know he's going to pull up. Knocks down the three. Not a great shooting night overall for Steph, but his squad was down just 7. Then off the miss here, Brandon Podziemski is there for the putback, so it's a 5-point game. Right before the end of the half, though, Green fadeaway three. So the Suns are up 50-45 at the half. But in the third quarter, Green starts going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Knocks down that three. The lead is 14. And then here, another three. I mean, that is deep. Now it's a 10-point advantage. And then it's like, oh, there's more to the game than threes, right? The drive, the finish. Suns are up 78-69 after 3. 8 minutes to go in the game. Booker, he finds a hot hand. Oh, when it's your night, it's your night. And the night belonged to Green. A game-high 36 points. And the Suns led it 92-78. We're still in the fourth quarter. Booker, pull up, bucket. He had 20 points, 8 assists. The Suns extend the lead. It's pretty much over, right? Well, here we go. Draymond fouls Book. Book didn't like the foul, so he and Draymond are going back and forth while Book was trying to shoot the free throws. He had to be held back. It gets escalated. They would continue to talk, and guess what? They both end up getting ejected. Like, look at Draymond. You out of here, I'm out here. Now he's trying to get the crowd to boo him louder. Come on, you can do better than that. He's a multi-time champion. Suns get the win, and they end the series and the season for the Warriors.
Towards the end of the game, you and Draymond and Steph kind of did a group hug. What was that moment like, and what message was shared in that huddle?
None of your business.
Just appreciating this year, all the years that we've been together. It may be the last time. So just to share a moment was good.
Can you imagine?
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about the NBA play-in tournament. The Suns knocked out the Warriors. The Magic destroyed the Hornets. And the stage is set for the first round. The Warriors' season is over. Steve Kerr's future is uncertain. And the Suns are moving on to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. Let me break it all down. The Suns and Warriors played a win-or-go-home game. The Suns led 33-15 after the first quarter. Jalen Green was on fire. He had a game-high 36 points. He was knocking down threes from deep, driving to the basket, and putting on a show. Steph Curry did not have a great shooting night, but the Warriors fought back. They cut the lead to 5 points before halftime. But in the third quarter, Jalen Green started going crazy. He hit another three. Then another deep three. The lead was back to 14. Then he drove and finished. The Suns were up 78-69 after 3. In the fourth quarter, things got heated. Devin Booker and Draymond Green got into it. Booker didn't like a foul from Draymond. They went back and forth while Booker was trying to shoot free throws. It escalated. They both ended up getting ejected. Draymond tried to get the crowd to boo him louder. It was classic Draymond. The Suns got the win and ended the season for the Warriors. After the game, Warriors coach Steve Kerr was asked about his future. He said, "I don't know what's going to happen. I still love coaching. But I get it. These jobs all have an expiry date. There's a run that happens, and when the run ends, sometimes it's time for new blood and new ideas. If that's the case, then I will be nothing but grateful for the most amazing opportunity any person could have to coach this franchise, to coach Steph Curry, to coach Draymond, the whole group. So, it may still go on. It may not. I don't know." It was an emotional moment. The dynasty might be coming to an end. Steph Curry was also asked about the moment he shared with Draymond and Kerr at the end of the game. He said, "None of your business. Just appreciating this year, all the years that we've been together. Maybe the last time. Just to share a moment was good." You could feel the weight of the moment. This might be the end of an era in Golden State. Now, let me talk about the other play-in game. The Hornets and the Magic. The Magic dominated from start to finish. They were up 22 points after the first quarter. They led by as many as 31 at halftime. Paolo Banchero was a man possessed. He had 25 points. Wendell Carter Jr. had 16 points, 10 of them in the first quarter. Jalen Suggs had 12 in the first half. The Magic won 121-90. That is the largest victory in play-in history. The Hornets had more turnovers in the first half than buckets. It was ugly. After the game, Paolo Banchero was asked about the win. He said, "We were ready to fight, ready to extend our season and get our spot in the playoffs. Nobody wanted to go home today. We came out and played really modi. That." He was asked about his aggressive mindset. He said, "Hesitation doesn't get rewarded. I just wanted to come out and take what I wanted. If they're backing up, I'm still going to drive the ball and make them have to react instead of just falling into their trap. When I want to shoot the three and I feel good about it, I'm going to take it. Being confident, being decisive, not hesitating, that was the main thing tonight." He also praised Desmond Bane's defense. He said, "He's one of those players. He's first on the floor. He's never afraid to get his hands dirty, get on the floor, scrapping for rebounds, picking up on defense. Everybody knows what he does offensively, but is not afraid to put his head in there on defense and make game-changing plays." The analyst, Danny Green, said the Magic threw the first punch. They came in with a chip on their shoulder. They were upset that they lost to Philadelphia. They felt like they let one get away. And they just beat up on the Charlotte Hornets. He said Paolo Banchero was a force tonight. He was the guy that we expected him to be all year as an all-star, all-NBA caliber player. We haven't seen it consistently enough, but he came in guns blazing. He said the Magic looked like the team we expected them to be before the season started. It was just one game. We'll see if they can continue that. As for the Hornets, rookie Con Newpel had an impressive first season. Danny Green has him as Rookie of the Year. But in these last 2 games, he very much struggled. He said Newpel is going to learn the most from this failure. When the lights are bright, you got to come in and show up to play. It can go one of 2 ways for him. Either he remembers this, watches film, and becomes a really great player from here on out, or it could mess with his mind mentally. He likes to think he is going to be one of those guys that keeps a chip on his shoulder and actually grows from this. The rest of the group can grow from this too. They have the depth. They just got to learn to play with this all season long and not just the last quarter of the season so that they are not in this position come playoff time. Danny Green also previewed the first-round matchups. He talked about the Magic moving on to play the Pistons. He said the Pistons have a really good identity. They are gritty. They have a defensive presence. They get physical. They get in your face. They don't back down to anybody. Guys like Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Duren, Orza Thompson, they have some young athletic guys that can run and get out. They also have a mix of some vets like Tobias Harris and Karis LeVert. And then some two-way guys that have kind of come up big for themselves while Cade Cunningham was out. Dennis Jenkins, they call them the nasty boys because these guys get in, get nasty, and get to it. He loves what they have accomplished this year. He also previewed the Lakers and Rocket series. He said the Lakers are short-handed, no Luka, no AUS. Tin Reeves. He thinks the Lakers can make it interesting if they junk it up defensively, trap Kevin Durant, make Houston play in a half-court set. He said the Lakers struggle when they get out and running. LeBron James has to turn the clock back, but those other guys have to step up. Luke Kennard, Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, Rui Hachimura. He thinks those guys have been playing pretty good basketball the last couple weeks. They have to make Houston play in a half-court set, trap KD, and force turnovers. And like LeBron said, you got to be grown men and box out because Houston is really good on the offensive glass. If you cut the head off the snake, it gives you an opportunity to stretch the series and make it go to 6 or 7, which gives you an opportunity to possibly get back Luka Doncic or Austin Reeves. Danny Green also said the series he finds most intriguing is the 4-5 matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Toronto Raptors. He said outside of the New York Knicks, the Cavaliers have the most pressure. They were expected to be a number 1 or number 2 team in the East. They added James Harden. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are 2 guys that have something to prove this year. They are supposed to take the team to the Eastern Conference Finals. They are playing against this young, fearless Toronto Raptor team with nothing to lose. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And let's be real, they didn't get James Harden to lose in the first round. They got James Harden to try to get to the NBA Finals. So, the pressure is squarely on that backcourt. So here is my question to you in the comments. Is this the end of the Warriors dynasty? And who wins the Cavs-Raptors series? Let me know. I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.